One of the core responsibilities of a city manager is anticipation, seeing around corners before the problem is directly in front of you. Conferences like this are not about inspiration alone, they're about early warning systems. Let me also say something that may not be obvious to the average resident. City management can be a very isolating profession. In most cities, there's only one city manager. As a matter of fact, in almost all cities, that's the case. There are department heads, analysts, staff members, but there's only one person responsible for synthesizing everything, advising the council on policy direction, balancing the budget, guiding personnel strategy, responding to emergencies, navigating political tension, and ensuring operational stability. That responsibility requires not just internal alignment, but external calibration. When something complex arises, whether it's a lawsuit, a labor issue, a controversial development proposal, or a budget structural imbalance, being able to call a peer who has navigated something similar is invaluable. That network is built in rooms like these, not for social purposes, but for professional resilience. The theme of the conference this year was not celebration, it was realism. There's a clear sense that 2026 will be a challenging year for local governments. State budget projections are uncertain, federal policy shifts may affect infrastructure funding, housing mandates that continue to evolve, ballot initiatives are circulating that could impact local control and revenue structures. These are the policy currents that shape how cities operate. Sitting in those rooms, listening to how cities' leadership outline advocacy priorities, hearing city attorneys describe emerging legal interpretations, and listening to peer managers discuss real-world implications, that's not passive attendance, it's situational awareness. Let me give you an example of how this matters. When the state budget begins tightening, cities immediately start asking different questions. Do we have sufficient reserves? Are our revenue projections conservative enough? Are we relying too much on volatile revenue streams? Are there grant opportunities that may close or become more competitive? Those conversations at the conference reinforce fiscal discipline at home, why maintaining reserves is not optional, why we don't make long-term commitments based on one-time revenue spikes, and they reinforce prudence. And prudence is not flashy, it's responsible.